Going on? What's going on? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Cool as shit. Where? What? You asserting? Or something else? Everywhere? Yeah. That's just, I don't know. Price right now has just been tricky. There's only so much you could do in December. So this is better just to really keep her small. Just take your time. Honestly. But now we about to get right on into it. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure. Alright, it's all up. Now, how you been though? Been good? And that's what's up. That's what's up. At least you're staying busy. Better to stay busy. Yeah. So you gotta keep in mind, you always want to keep that stable income too. So it's only temporary. You just gotta look at it as temporary. It's really all it comes down to. You know what you want. You're working on it. You're gonna use your job to fund it, and just keep you stable while you work on it. Because as long as you have your job, there ain't no reason to ever give up trading. You know what I mean? Because if you're not making money from trading, you'll continue just keep on trying to get better over time and over time and over time. All right, we about to get right on into it. Let me just make sure all the webcams are on. Just like that. All right, bet. We about to get right on into it. All right. So what would the first thing I would do? What would be the first thing I always do when I get on the chart? Yeah, that's one of them. So let's set that up. Set up our Asian range, which is all the way over here. Mm-hmm. Now I wouldn't draw the fib yet. There's some one thing that I would do first before I do anything else. Has something to do with this line right in the middle. Bro, what would be going here? It's a horizontal line. It's dotted. Yeah, this is the 12 a.m. open. So I'll mark up the 12 a.m. open right here. Right here. And then what do you notice? When price came below it, it made this low at what time? 3:30 in the morning. So what does that tell you? That there's a chance, not liquidity, but there's a chance that this is going to be the low of the day. Why do I think that? Because it came below the 12 a.m. open, traded into the 50% of the Asian range, and also traded into this order block that we have right here. And then from here, you can see price added expansion to the top side. So something I would be personally looking to do is looking to catch the possible retracement and overall catch a London continuation move. That's something that I would be looking to possibly do. As of right now, you can see that price is rejecting that 38.20%. But me personally, if I'm looking to get into this trade, so let me come to the 30 minute. It comes to the hour. Part of me would want to wait for at least price to come close to this hour order block at least. There's a few of them in here that I'm gonna look at. I'll show you in a second. But we have that hour order block, and we also have the 30-minute order block right here. This one's a little bit, with the 30-minute order block's a little bit wider, so this hour one's going to be a higher probability, and it'll have a better entry. So if I'm able to catch this somewhere down here and get in somewhere down here lower, then I know that the chance of having my stop loss closer, I'll have a way better risk reward if price does really want to go that way. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to mark up the previous day's high, which was right here. This is the previous day's high that's already been traded through. So something that we can expect is price to possibly have a pullback and have a retracement to that area. previous day's low is all the way down here. So we already know that the chances of price coming all the way down here and trading through it are going to be far less likely. So now we're going to come off to the daily time frame. We are also going to keep in mind that the previous day was a bearish day, and it does look like we did come in, fill in this fair value gap that we have right here from these gaps, and you see that was at 35,295. So 35,295. 295. Part of me, whoa, say it again. Part of me does want to, I want to say price is going to be a little bit bullish, but that's just based off of my setup wise. I'm also keeping in mind that right here, price came into this area and started rejecting. So this is going to be, there is a possible chance that price could just stay bullish from here, because after it rejected, it never came back down, and we're starting to push. So there is a chance that we could remain bullish. I'm also going to put my fib, and when it traded into it yesterday, it also traded into that 62% also. So there is a chance that price could remain bullish. And then if it does remain bullish, then the ideal setup we'll be looking to take is a London continuation, where we just wait for price to have a pullback to then catch that pullback going to the top side. But right now we're simply just waiting for that. We know what we want to see. Now we wait. And I'm actually going to, I have the hour order block there, but I'm also going to mark this up right here. This is that 15-minute order block. And I'm going to mark up the 50% of that. So I'm going to take away this hour one. I'm going to keep the 15, but then I'm going to refine it. Just like this. So I don't have to have as many, but the reason I'm using this 15-minute order block is because this is the order block that was traded right at this low. Right at this low at that 315. So right in that early London session. So I'm using that London session order block. I'm using that London session low with the New York session high that it made. And I'm using that to basically map out this fib setup, fib play that I'm looking to take. And think about it. Now, if we have that retracement, we'll be retesting the Asian session high, retesting the previous day's high, retesting a London session order block, and we'll be having a London session basically continuation if we have this full New York session retracement. So that's ideally what I'll be looking to do. Now, let's say price does want to come lower. Something I would be waiting to do is I would wait for price to possibly create a new high of the day and show willingness to want to retrace lower. Or I would simply just, if price doesn't make it all the way down here by the time I look to take a trade, which is around 9 a.m. to 9:30, I will simply, now you're fine, I will simply look for a possible way to short it. So if price does have a push before then, I can get on lower time frames and map out a possible short case scenario in which I could try to short price all the way to this area in which I would have been looking to buy at. So just as I'm looking to buy here, I could use that as an exit signal, because I know that there's more than likely going to be a reason to see a reaction in price. Yeah, shit, we never know. We never know. It's just about keeping the risk managed and just being patient. That's really all it comes down to. I've been getting, bro, that's what I'm saying. I've been getting clapped all week. All week. Like, I'm not even taking no more like live trades. I'm just gonna be paper trading, basically, just like taking it slow, just learning from everything. But now let's check all higher time frames, because one thing I have noticed that I have been messing up. From where? Up here? What, this? The way I was looking at it, yeah, it's like an order block. This one right here, in this case, it wasn't traded to, but if you look, it was like respected right here. This last up candle before down candle right here. Yeah, they could have. something they definitely could have been able to catch. It's on the daily, so if anything, it's bigger banks doing that. But right now, I'm gonna keep in mind that listed a 4 hour. The 4 hour is looking bullish. The 4 hour is moving higher and higher right now. So an area we could be looking to possibly trade to is all the way up here. On the 4 hour you're talking about. So what, you would see something like this? Yeah, that could happen. If that happens, then that short case scenario would be more ideal. Then you can have a retracement possibly to here and anticipate that move higher. That's something that could definitely happen. We'll see. Only time will tell. Right now we are bullish on the 4 hour though, so we're gonna just see what happens. There is a chance that we could just remain pushing and pushing higher. Because like I said, if price is already bullish due to the fact that if this is the low of the day down here, then there should be a good chance that price does come a little higher. But I have a good idea that this is going to be the low of the day due to the fact that it traded to that 50% of that Asian range, came lower, and then right here we had that retracement, and then from there price had that big expansion. So that's showing you a willingness to want to go higher on big money side, because retail traders, we can't move the market like that. So we understand when we see blueprints like this, it's basically just showing us what is likely to happen. And it's really there already for us. Now we just got to be smart about it and only take high probability trades. But right now we're just waiting because it ain't doing shit. It's a whole doji. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be the best, but that's why I just took my time with it. I ain't gonna be over trading for sure. No sir, that ain't not today. Yes, if I were you, just try to stick to one or two, just main ones, Like it's cool to have multiple pairs, but just make sure you're learning from all of them. Because when you trade different pairs, it's hard. You gotta understand the way each of them moves because they all move so differently. So something that might work on US30 might not even work on, say, a 4x pair. So it's always good. GBP pairs. Yeah, I like GBP. They're pretty volatile. But yeah. They're good like London session pairs for sure, but personally I don't be up around that time, so that's why New York session just works for me. But if you look at this chart I have, this is a chart with all my points and all that. Quarter, my mid figures and my big figures. Right now you can see prices rejecting this 35,200 level, so there is a chance price could remain bullish from here, but ideally I would want to see price continue to come a little bit lower, so at least it's 35,150 before pushing higher. That's something I would like to see. Might not happen, but we'll see. We will see. Right now, we just got to be patient. I'm just going to hop on the lower time frame while we wait, so I can look at what's happening overall. And right now, we just be patient. We're just waiting. Not much really happening right now. You know what we want to take. You know the trade we're looking to take. Now we just got to wait for it. It's that boring part of trading. Because the hard work's done. Now we just gotta wait and execute. Yeah. Nah, I can't go to sleep. I won't. I usually like one thing that I used to do. I wouldn't fall asleep like during the session I trade, but I would like never wake up. that's that's one thing I'd be fucking up with. Yeah. But once you realize that there's opportunities given every day, you start to just not care as much. Opportunities every single day, every market, multiple pairs, everything. Yeah. I want to see price continue to fall lower. Just waiting. Also, we can clear these lows right here. Clear these lows. There we go. Getting that momentum. Yeah, get these lows cleared. Trade down here. Clear these lows. Trade into this. Have that retracement. And I'm going to be looking for that expansion. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we dropping a little bit. Showing a willingness to want to fall lower. That's good. That's what I like to see. Yeah, let's check that as a matter of fact. Let's see. Oh, we going. Yeah. Yeah. I can see it. You need a big account size for that. Where is it? Oh, only way you're gonna be able to get there is just continue doing what you gotta do and focus on yourself. The only way. Politics. Yeah, I don't even like politics. Who, Divi? Who? What's her name? Oh, nah, cause I remember Divi. He came from you. Yeah. Yeah, there's only so much, but he's already a lot of them already been trading already. So that's another thing you got to keep in mind. A lot of people have been trading a while already, but then they start transitioning to trading a different style. So that's something that happens. But right here, we're looking at a similar setup to US30. I'm looking for price on here to come a little bit lower to have that expansion. So a similar idea, almost ideal, almost identical. Previous stays high. Previous stays high. Previous lows all the way down here. It's all like identical setup to US30. So if they play out, we already know what should happen. It looks like they're like following each other right now. We'll see what happens. One might play out and one might not, but only time will tell. We gotta wait to see how price reacts at the 38.20% level. We are gonna keep in mind that the previous day was also bearish, so if we are given the opportunity to short, I will take that shit. But ideally, I would only be looking to short if price possibly has another retracement a little bit higher. So let's just say just like this. I would be looking for price to possibly come to the 5-minute right here. I would be looking to possibly short at this 5-minute order block type shit. So that's something I would possibly be looking to do if price shows some willingness to want to go lower. Let me just make this black. Just there. Just like that. This over a little bit. There we go, just like that. Nice and clean. Now, back to waiting. But yeah, we mapped out. I know my two setups I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for on the short side. If I'm looking to short, ideally I would be looking to take a short up here, around here. And my long, I'm looking to go long right down here. So I know what I'm looking for on both sides. Because what I like to do is, since I'm bearish on the higher time frame, I know that a good ideal sell is above the 12 a.m. open, which we are. And then a good buy will be below it if we are bullish and we do have that line of continuation day. So that's something I will keep in mind. Okay, the ranges aren't pretty bad either. The ranges, it's about 40 pips. That's not bad. So if we are able to get a trade-off, I think we will be able to make it work out. Good risk reward. Got about 8 minutes until my time, so I can start looking for trades. Now, what concepts have you found been a little bit difficult to understand as of lately? I know you've been trading a lot on your own, so I know you've probably come across a few things that you probably need better help on. So it's about just having a process at the end of the day. Higher the time frame, the more likely it's gonna be likely to react. So there is no order blocks that are better, but the higher probability order blocks are gonna just be higher time frame order blocks. So say 4-hour, daily, weekly. Those are gonna be the ones that are gonna see the biggest expansion in prices, because those are institutional levels. So those are like the areas that banks are using to push off each other. So if you're able to catch those levels, you're able to catch a big expansion or big drop in price, and all you need is to catch a little bit of that move. The drawdown, you said? Yeah. Man, them trend lines are trash. Them trend lines are trash. Cause look, cause think of it. What's here? I'm about to fuck your head up real quick with these trend lines. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna go to a random ass. Please. Which is the trend line? This? 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 What? Bro. But which one did it respect? You don't know. It respected all of them. It respected all of them, it looks like, right? But now you got to keep in mind. Here, let me delete these. You got to go back in time because this is hindsight. So let's just go just like this. Okay, so if you're using a trend line here, are you going to use this trend line like this? Or are you going to use this one? Or are you going to use this one? Which one? So at this rate, it looks like it's going to likely reject this, right? So let's just see what happens. It's respecting it, kind of. But then it's going through it. Now what you, but no, look. Now look what you're going to do. Now you're going to pull your trend line to here now. Right? And then when it starts to drop a little bit, you're going to think it's respecting it. Just like that. You're going to think it's respecting it. Now you think this is the new trend line. Then this is going to get broken through. Watch, it's going to get broken through. Rejected a little bit. In this case, it did fall. But I'm telling you, which one did it respect you? Now, I wouldn't say it works at all, because you got to think of it like this. A diagonal line isn't nothing. On a chart, you don't draw diagonal lines. It's only what's on the right and what's on the bottom. Time and price. A diagonal line is literally nothing. It's just going up in price. You know what I mean? It's not really showing you anything. It's not showing you one price. It's just showing you what it's doing. Because now you got to keep in mind, you know, all brokers are different. All liquidity fees are different. So what might be a trend line on here might not even be a trend line on 100 other brokers. So it might not even work. It just might say fuck whatever you thought, because that's not even the real thing. There's going to be multiple different things that look a little bit different. Yeah. If trend lines work for you at the end of the day, just continue to do what works. But in my opinion, I can't see trend lines really doing much else. Long term, at least. Alright, it's about to be 9 o'clock. About to trade back into this. Order block up here. Part of me does want to go short soon, but I'll see. I'm gonna wait. Now we're getting this little rejection we are having here. Let me put this down. Shit. Now you can see we're having that reaction right here. Having that rejection. Right at that 5-minute order block I have. Right here. Well, let's see. We might get that reaction here. It might never come back higher. But we'll see. We will see. It's all about being patient. Because if I was to go short here, my stop loss would be pretty wide, about 40 pips, 43 pips. I would want a little bit higher of a stop loss. So I'm going to try to get in maybe at the 62% if possible. But about a 40 pip stop loss, that's ideally what I'll be possibly looking to take. And then I will be just using this original area as a target in price. But we'll see. Only time will tell right now. 40 pips? That ain't nothing. Especially on US 30. Yeah, look at the reaction we're having. That's definitely an area that's going to be respected. So we might not even get a reaction into that 62%, honestly. Might just get a drop down. So if we can get a retracement back to here, I'll possibly think about getting in, but I'm not trying to hop in just to hop in. I'm trying to get in at a smart area, logical area. Yeah, because now we're reacting to this dropping crazy. That's the reaction I'm telling you right here. Pay attention to how it came to the pip to the pip and started to drop off. That's how this is not random whatsoever. It's like hard to explain. Like it's its own little concept as itself. I'll have to like, cause me personally, I'm not the one that could really go over it because I barely I understand what it is because it's not something I personally get into. But it's like an ICT concept that he teaches in mentorship: external and internal liquidity. Say for example, are you looking at the chart right now? This would be like external liquidity. That would be external. This would be external. And then internal will be like liquidity right above here, right below here. So external is like, say, the outside of a range. And internal is the inside liquidity of those ranges. It's hard. It's more to it, but like I said, I'm not the best fit to try to explain those concepts yet. And I want to try to explain it and then not give you the best explanation of it. Yeah, but I feel like that's already kind of straightforward as it is. You know what I mean? There could be multiple, because then it's hard. Now you gotta realize, you gotta figure out which is the real range, which is the real bottom, which is the real internal. There's a whole bunch of other things. But now look at this. We're dropping now. Got this crazy reaction. I was not able to get anything in here, but just pay attention how it came right to that pit to start dropping off with the swiftness. And we're about to get a 15-minute engulfing candle. So we'll see. Still no trades, still nothing. It was patience pays. Patience pays. Nah, it pays off majority of the time. Even if you take a loss, if you're patient enough, you'll only take one or two trades. It's probably gonna keep on dropping, but that's ideal. I would look for it to keep dropping. Yeah, it's having that drop now. You can see, look, right to the pit. From there, big drop off. Ain't no faking that. Can't fake that. Can't fake that at all. Huh? I wouldn't say it's moving slow. This last candle was probably like 20 pips. 30, 35. Yeah, it's moving pretty good for now. Yeah, December aren't the best months. Yeah, I feel you. That's why we gotta get this trade money. Well, yeah, that's for a reason. I like Christmas and all. I don't gotta buy gifts for too many people. Yeah, I feel you. Times got tough. Yes, sir. Ugh. I don't know. Part of me does want to go for that short, but at the same time, I feel as if price has chance of still moving a little bit higher. So if I go short, I'll be looking to possibly go short right here in anticipation of the continuation. What about maybe a? I'll say like a 30 pip stop just to be safe, because if it does come a little higher, I'm not gonna risk it coming all the way to 50%. So I'd rather take my L off of that. First L short, but at the same time, I could. Nah, I don't, the thing is the entry's already gone. If it comes all the way back up here again, the chance of it going higher is gonna be even more likely. But we already had this rejection, and we had the drop off. So if it comes up again, starts pushing, the chance of it going all the way up here for this liquidity now is gonna be even more likely. So ideally, if price does want to go lower, I wouldn't want to see this area get pushed through. I would want to see price continue to move lower, in my opinion. But we'll see. We will see. If we can come up here and get and fill this in before retracing, I'll probably just take this little trade because I like the way it's looking. And if I'm able to catch 30 pips here, the downside is going to be far way more likely. 90 pips at least, which is about maybe a 1 to 3. 1 to 3 almost. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Alright. Start pushing again. Start dropping. Come on. Push a little bit higher. Yeah, keep in mind, we're only on the 15 minute too, so we're only on 5 minutes, so look at the 15. 15 so there's a good chance of dropping. I'm just trying to see if I'm able to catch this retracement before we do drop. I'm just keeping in mind that right now, like you trend line traders, they're looking at it just like this. So there's probably people trying to buy it up right now, and if they are buying it up, you said what? Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let me look at NAS too. Ain't doing shit. Ain't doing shit. Part of me does want to short here, but at the same time, I don't know. Is it worth? I even have SPX over here. What the hell? That shit made it even worse. Made it even worse. I don't know what the fuck. Man. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a weird broker though. There we go. Come on, let's see. Part of me does want to get this short, but I feel like I'm just trading inside of this range, which is not what I want to do. But then again, I'm gonna see how price reacts. Let's see how price reacts. Let's see. Okay, we are getting a little reaction. So if we do push, I'm gonna take it, but it's gonna be a low risk. If we get pushed up there now, it looks like price, yeah, just like that. Looks like it's gonna keep dropping now. Always buy, miss it. Always buy literally a second. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come back up now. It could, but the likelihood now, it's probably just gonna keep dropping. And I ain't just gonna sell. Yeah, that's especially during now. That's how I was trying. I should have did that yesterday, but I held my trade a little bit longer than I should have. Should have took profit out of that 1-to-1 because I only had my TP1 hit. Then I got stopped out. So I was just like, damn. Should have just took profit. Yeah, the market ain't doing shit. Yeah, scalping or just don't trade, honestly. Because even if you have a system, my system barely is working for me. Yeah, I ain't chasing right now. I'm just watching, honestly. Because I ain't even taking no real live trades anyway. It's just all paper trades. So it's all experience at the end of the day. Yeah, because the market been clapping my shit all month. I'm cool. I am cool. Yeah, and this is consolidating now. There it is. Yeah. It depends. If you know how much you're risking per trade, you just divide that number by however many pips you're gonna have your stop loss. So say you're risking $1,000, you have your risk of $1,000 per trade, right? But what you would be doing is you'll figure out this setup you're looking for. You'll see what you're looking for. So say you already know a trade. So say like up here, I'm looking at short. Say I know I'm gonna risk $1,000. I already know that from here to here is about 40 pips. So say I risk let's just say I risk 20 pips or something. I know my risk is 1,000. So what I would do is I'll take that 1,000 divided by 20 pips, and it's gonna give me the lot size that you use. On here would be I would be using a 0.50 lot for if I'm doing that. I already like have it memorized. Like I already know how the lot size and everything work with US30 because it's kind of easy compared to other pairs. You just divide it by the number you get. It's pretty simple, in my opinion. You tell yourself what you're risking, and you got to make sure your stop loss is aligned with that. It would be 1,000 divided by the 20 pips. So you divide whatever you're risking by the amount of points or pips. I want to see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's simple on US30, honestly. But let's see, is price gonna continue to range in this, or what's it gonna do? Is it gonna have a breakout to the top side, downside? Man, watch how that shit gets broken through in about 15 minutes. It's respecting it now because it's just consolidating. It's just accumulating orders. So that trend line gets fucking bust through. Because what it's doing, it's making you think it's gonna hold it. If it does hold, then price is just gonna fly more than likely. But either way, one of these trend lines are gonna get broken through, and people are gonna get stopped out regardless, whichever direction it is. I can't do that. I can't scalp like that. Yeah, maybe. Right now, it's just going back and forth. It looks like it's gonna break it through. I just have to wait till 9:30, honestly. Is it? Or I think it just faked it out and it's still gonna do it. That's just what it does. So it's just gonna fake it out, clear the liquidity, make another trend line, go back up. Just like that. See, them trend lines don't be working, my guy. Just faked everyone out. Everyone that just went short just got clapped. Man, you should not be taking 5 trades. If they risking 1%, they gonna be down 5% today. Not valid. Yeah, I ain't even doing much. Yeah, that's how I be feeling. Now here, this is falling. This is falling now. Let's see. This is just pushing. Part of me does want to try to take this short, but I feel like once I try to finally take this short, I'm gonna get clapped. I feel like I'm gonna just finally get clapped. What entry though? Cause the only other entry is out here. Here, here. Yeah, this got traded into that order block. This is what traded into the order block. Part of me does want to go short here. At the same time, I don't like this range. Watch, this is gonna drop again. I'll have to, but I ain't losing nothing by taking it. This is 4 hours looking bullish. Reject them once again. We got about 20 minutes till the open. We'll see. Let's see. Nas is falling. SPI. Alright. Yeah, if I can get in a little bit higher, I'm gonna just take that short. Everything's dropping. I already know where I want to see price go. So I'll be willing to take it. Alright, come on, push a little bit higher. Oh, and I missed it. God damn it. Yo, why does it do that shit, bro? Literally like a second before I'm about to sell or something, it just moves away. Every time. Every time. Well, didn't get another entry. This shit. Stupid annoying. Every time I'm about to buy or sell, prices drops or just flies. Mm-hmm. Like, part of me just because it keeps consolidating, I don't trust it not pushing to the top side one more time. Shows a willingness to want to fall, but at the same time, it's just consolidating. Let's see. It's in this area. Is it gonna reject, or is it gonna continue to? All right, I'm gonna get in right here. Let's just see what happens. Let's see. I'm gonna have my stop right above for about maybe I'm gonna have like a 30 pip stop loss. Let's see what happens. I think it's still gonna drop. I'm assuming that since we only got 8 minutes, we're gonna see that drop. We'll see. All learning experience at the end of the day. We'll see what happens. Not even December to Christmas. It's just the end of the year. All right, let's see. We're finally gonna get this drop we've been waiting for. Oh yeah, we getting it. We about to be at that TP1 soon. It's only paper trade, so I'm just gonna play it like I usually would. I'm gonna hold it to all the way, at least TP2, take some profit. Yeah, we got about 7 minutes to the open. I'm looking to clear all this liquidity below your trend line. I'm trying to eat that shit. Eat that shit all up. Nah, that's your trend. That's your trend line. that's your trend line. Nah, I drew it. But it's just your concept. I drew it because I drew this for you specifically. Trying to see this keep dropping. Come on. It's just ranging. Yeah, that's what as long as I can stay, if I can remain at least in profit or break even by the time the open happens, I think I'll be good. But we'll see. We will see. Only time will tell. Because once price starts like pushing even higher and higher and higher, that's when things start to not to look so good. Because right now we filled in this, had this retracement, rejected that. Now, rejected 30-minute order block earlier. I'm just waiting for price to continue dropping. It's only a matter of time. There we go. Right now we're up about 6 pips. Like 6 pips. Waiting for that TP1. Come on. Here, I'm gonna draw it right on here. Come on. To that TP1. TP1 is at 35,200. There we go. That's what I like to see. TP1 is... TP1 just got hit. Is it? Yeah. This is getting broken through. Let's hopefully it keeps clearing it. I'm looking for this low down here to at least get cleared. Waiting for this low. Because it could easily continue to reject and just go back into this consolidation. So until this low down here gets blown through, there's a chance it could just still consolidate. Just like this. Keep in mind that we also have 4 minutes until the open. So hopefully that volume pushes price lower. Yep, look at that. Back into the trend line. Nah, it's probably just going to go back into it and reject. Just probably another fake out. Gotta wait till the open. The open's going to tell us what, show us what we want to see. Not even. We got 3 minutes. We'll see what happens. Worst scenario, we take a worst case scenario. There it goes, back up. Let's see. Let's see how this open will work. X. Yes, sir. Yep. Right off that trend line. Look at that. Yeah, now it's really flying now. It's pushing. Yeah, at this point, it's just garbage price action. Nah, there's still a good chance that price could still fall. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for that TP1 to get hit, man. Yeah, this is not. This is clean though. This is looks like it's gonna give us a better buy opportunity on NAS, honestly. All right, we got the open. Let's see. Is price gonna come stop us out? Oh my God! Just like that, it's all the way up there. Now what? Let's see what price does from here. Is it gonna drop? Where's that 30-minute order block? I'm gonna get. Where's that? We had 40 pips from the 30-minute order block. We pushing higher though. All right, this is the last trade because this is the original bias now. Stop loss is going above the 30-minute order block. Same thing. If it gets stopped out, this is the last trade I'm taking. Simple. Yeah, it looks like it's about to get stopped out. Yep. Yeah. Man, cause you gotta keep in mind though, like everything's just going, like nothing is clear whatsoever. This is just ain't it. Yeah, this should, but there was no clear reason for me to believe it was gonna go higher. I guess it came to 38.20%, but never came lower. 4 hours just kept going bullish. Yes, even though yesterday was, I guess, a bearish day, I guess it don't matter now because of this area here. Yeah, another day, another loss. You know how it get. This is just December for you. I haven't won one trade in like 6 days. Hey, that's why I should stop trading. I ain't lose nothing now. Yeah. Next year, I'm not trading in December. I'm just not gonna trade December at all. This is two years in a row. December's just finesse me. Man, fuck that trend line. That trend line does not work. Man, that trend line could have worked. Which one worked? This one? Which one worked? Or this one? Or which one? This one? Or which one? This one right here? Or which one? This one just like this? I can show you about 50 of them, bro. Look, there's trend line here, trend line there. There could be a trend line right here. This can also be a trend line just like that. Which what else? This could be a trend line just like that, right? These could all be trend lines. But now which one is the one working? All right, look, I could do the same thing on this iPhone too. All right, 15-minute. Let's see. All right, 30-minute. Which trend line is working? Is this trend line working? Or is this trend line working? Or maybe this trend line is working. Or maybe this one is working. Or maybe if I come all the way up here, this one is working. Nah, the only thing they're doing in common is drawing sideways lines. That's the only way they have it. The only thing they got in common. We might get this reversal scenario though. Right here. If we continue to drop from here, we might get this reversal scenario. To drop off. Telegram. Now it's dropping now. It looked like it just had a New York reversal. Cleared the liquidity above the highs and started going lower. Hold on, I'm about to get a picture of this real quick. Man, I see about 3 of them that could have been made. That's the only thing with trend lines, bro. If there's one, there's gonna be 1,000. Like, you know that now. Nah, because look, even looking at your chart, I can see about 3 of them. Hey, if they work for you, hey, do your thing, man. If they work for you, do your thing. Let's see. I think the price is still gonna keep dropping. I got shorts from the high, just anticipating a false breakout. We'll see what happens. Ideally, I still want price to come all the way down here. I think there's a good willingness, but the way price has been moving, it's just hot dog water, garbage, not respecting nothing that I think. Nothing. And look, now it's just even going higher. December, I hate trading in December. It's not doing anything. Nothing clear. Yeah, this is everywhere. Look, if you look at the daily chart, we went higher, consolidated, had this retracement. Now we're pushing higher again. But on the intraday is too much. Yeah. right now, this is nothing clear. Yeah. So far, every trade I've taken this week has gone into a little bit of profit or hit TP1 and just reversed. Yeah, right now, let's see what Nas did. Okay, yeah, Nas is SPX. I don't even know what this is doing. Nah, Nas was look, this is up and down. It's doing both. Came to this area, rejected the stop side, came to downside. Yeah, this is trash. This is going up. This is going down. This is consolidating. God damn. Only thing to do is nothing. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the best thing to do right now. So on that note, I'll be on in the morning. I'm off of this shit. Market is fucking ass. This shit is ass. Yeah, I ain't risking nothing. I sat here for an hour and 8 minutes. Just got finessed. I'm like, hey, I guess your trend line worked today. Where is it at? Where's this tool? Nah, I'm looking for. Nah, that's yours. Oh, where's this shit at? I'm looking for a certain tool. Where's it at? Damn. It's a channel. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait till. Here we go. Your trend line right here. This is your trend line. Look here. If you ever need to draw trend lines, use this tool. This is what I used to use when I used to draw trend lines. Just like the right here, it's a parallel channel. Pull it to here, just like that. Whoa, not what I wanted. Like that. Just like that. And look at that. Respected the trend line right here. Yeah, look at the price. It's just pushing. Hey, it looks like we're just going back to bullish, I guess. And we're just, if you look at it on the daily, it's all in this major consolidation. Come to the weekly. It's just, look at this. This clean, I guess, came down, rejected this order block down here, and now it's pushing higher. I mean, it makes sense, but intraday, I've just been getting clapped. So, yeah. Yeah. Ain't no point. So, I'm going to just remove everything. Remove everything. What, falling? Yeah, even that's just falling. Yeah. I feel like US30 don't go off of fundamentals. Swear to God, it does whatever it wants. But nah, I'm gonna end it here though, bro. I'll be on tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll have a better opportunity, but ain't really much happening right now. Yeah, that's the best thing to do right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, but nah. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow though, bro. Alright, bro. You be safe. Alright, that's what I like to see, but nah, bro. You be safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, guys, another day, another loss, but I ain't taking no more trades. I'm only just paper trading until the end of the year, so it is what it is. Ain't mad. It is what it is. Can't do too much. Just got to be able to manage risk, take things day by day, and that's it. So, on that note, I will see you guys